Millionaires are paid millions of dollars to act poor in movies.
And of course you're back. Wonderful.
Most pets die not knowing their owner's names.
No!
Gyms are a place where the customer works harder than the employee.
How? How do you even come up with this stuff? Like, just how?
We trust banks with our money, but they don't even trust us with their $2 pens.
Truly says a lot about society if you think about it.
Nursing homes are kind of like pre-cemeteries.
Stop!
If you play music loud enough, you won't hear any noise complaints.
Haha, you're so funny, get out.
You ever wondered how many times you drank the same water?
Oh, please, not today.
There's probably times on the clock you've never seen.
It's truly amazing that you're still going. It really is.
There's places in your house that you've never touched.
Why do I suddenly just have an urge to touch everything in my house?
Your house could be sitting on something worth millions underground, but you'll probably never know.
Oh, great, Marvin. Now we're just gonna have a whole bunch of people digging massive holes in their backyard.
An inflatable pool is just a portable puddle.
Some of the stuff you say is just truly remarkable. It really is.
Younger generations get judged for being on their phones by a generation that bought pet rocks. Money is only useful when you get rid of it.
Please just make it stop.
TV characters either wear the same outfit every day or never repeat an outfit.
When will it end? Please just make it end.
Bubbles are rain and negative.
How? Just how? You know, I don't even care anymore.
Your teeth are warm.
No.
Falling asleep in the car while someone else is driving is the ultimate expression of trust.
Oh, I could name a whole list of people I wouldn't fall asleep in the car with when they're driving.
There's probably been a person that traveled to Australia instead of Austria.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'd never go to Australia. There ain't no way.
Bro, if you pour ice water on a hot dog, does it become a chili dog?
Oh no, don't tell me he's at it again.
Dude, you technically have 2 minutes to live, but every time you breathe, it restarts the timer.
You realize we were forced to leave because of you.
The word none is just the letter N doing a cartwheel.
That's absolutely fantastic. Now my friends know my family's crazy.
Dude, taxes are just a yearly subscription to the country that you live in. Childhood is the free trial.
I don't think I can ever go back there again now that they know about you.
If your parents always told you not to take candy from strangers, then what is Halloween?
Hey Dad, what's the number to that therapist again?
Bro, your eraser slowly dies because of your mistakes.
Well, guess I gotta find new friends. Do you know anybody? Sorry.
Bro, the number of people older than you will never increase.
If superheroes were real, there is no way no one would ever move to New York City.
Imagine waking up trying to go to work and you just watch as Superman yeets your Honda Accord into the side of a building.
Spilling hot coffee on yourself wakes you up faster than drinking it.
You are truly something else. You know that? You're something else, Marvin.
The Krabby Patty formula contains the secret for making cheeseburgers underwater without any cows.
I just know there's gonna be some nerds that attack you for that one, bud.
The creator of Rock, Paper, Scissors probably never knew that their simple game would solve conflicts worldwide.
I'm robbing you. Here. You beat me in rock, paper, scissors, I don't.
When a starving predator is chasing prey, they are both running for their lives.
Welcome back to your daily dose of Animal Planet with your host, Marvin. Today we watch as the simple bug flees for its life as the deadly pigeon closes in.
I honestly don't know how to respond to that. Snakes kill in two ways, with hugs and with kisses.
I promise you, every time I think you're not coming back again, you always do.
If you were to stop aging, it would take years for someone to notice.
Oh, wow, I hate you so much.
Someone just decided that chocolate and vanilla are default ice cream flavors, and we all just went with it.
See that? I hate that.
Smartphones probably killed the flashlight market without anyone noticing.
Tech light, cough, cough. Everyone has a flashlight. That company would put a flashlight on a fridge.
The later you were born, the more you have to study in history.
I feel bad for our future generation, not gonna lie.
You aren't scared of seeing the spider, you're scared of not seeing the spider.
Yeah, because 1 second you're like, oh, spider, and then you go to grab your shoe and you look back and it's gone, and then you move.
All dogs can smell drugs, but only some will bark at them.
Please, Marvin, I was not prepared for this today. But then again, when am I ever?
Jumping is you defying gravity for a second or more.
The fact that we've done almost 300 parts of this and he's still going is unbelievable.
I wonder who the first person to go to prison was, and what they did to get there.
Some days I wonder if you've ever thought a normal thought. Like, have you ever just thought to yourself, I wonder what the weather's gonna be like today?
We have a lot of useful senses: taste, sight, smell, touch, hearing, but seems like a lot of people lack a sense of humor.
I don't know how to respond to that one, honestly. I can't tell if you're making a dad joke or...
If people could fly, we'd probably make some sort of exercise out of it.
I just can't with you anymore. I really don't know what to say anymore.
A guy walking around with a crowbar is a lot more suspicious than a guy walking around with 3 crowbars.
I don't know why that makes sense, but yet it doesn't.
The old you is actually your younger self.
You just gotta think to yourself, he's gotta run out of things to say eventually, right? Right?
There was a day your parents picked you up as a kid, put you down, and then never picked you up again.
I have so many questions, yet so many emotions.
Somewhere out there is a lonely piece of paper that's been in the same printer tray for years, simply because new paper is always loaded on top of it before the rest runs out.
Marvin, what are you in the middle of doing when you just randomly start thinking about office paper? Like what?
You can be underweight and you can be overweight, but you can't be just weight. Fried chicken and fried eggs are the same food, just at different stages.
Really, Marvin? As soon as Christmas ends, you're right back to it, really?
Surgeons are legally allowed to cut and stab people.
How do you just say something like that with a straight face?
You ever wonder if your dog can actually talk? He's just heard some of the comments you've made about him and doesn't want to speak to you. Computers are the only thing where too much heat can cause freezing.
I despise you as a person, I really do.
People didn't smell bad until people stopped smelling bad.
Oh, really? Here's some deodorant. Merry Christmas.
You ever wonder how many people have had a crush on you?
Probably zero. Probably zero.
Paper actually has 6 sides, but you don't notice it until you start stacking it.
Someone somewhere is sleeping so peacefully, and I wish that could be me.
Imagine how terrifying elephants would be if they were predators.
Imagine a horse or a giraffe. Imagine a giraffe as a predator.
Normally the floor stops gravity from killing us, but if we get far enough away from it, gravity uses the floor to kill us.
I'll stop you right there. No.
Most animals have never seen their own teeth.
Somebody go show their dog what their teeth looks like and then film their reaction.
A pizza is like a real-time pie chart of how much pizza is left.
Math teacher's about to have a field day with that one.
Dating is wondering why someone is single and then figuring it out.
I could really say a lot to that one, but I'm not going.
The scariest thing to see while you're camping alone at night isn't a bear, it's a human.
You see, kids, that is why I don't go camping.
Claustrophobic people are perfectly fine with their brains being trapped inside a skull.
One day he's gonna shut up. It's gonna be one day.
Your body can always feel your clothes, but it chooses not to.
I hope your pet bird flies into a ceiling fan.
Any bookmark worth more than $1 is a waste of money, because you can just use the dollar.
See that, kids? That is what we like to call budget cuts.
You ever wonder if one of our videos made it to some celebrity's For You page?
So you're telling me Spider-Man could have seen your stupidity. Great, now I'm even more scared.
There is truly no way of looking cool while chasing a ping pong ball. If superheroes were real, car insurance would probably be insane.
And he's back.
You ever wonder how many things your dogs consume a day without you knowing about it?
Let me think about it. No, I don't actually.
When you're sick and can't breathe through your nose, you're losing half your ability to keep you alive.
No.
Because of shoes, there's a lot of places we've never truly touched.
Marvin, what do you even do in your spare time to think of stuff like this? It's honestly astounding.
When you read a book, you're staring at a dead tree.
Well, I already didn't like reading, but now I definitely don't like it.
You have probably walked or drove past people that you will meet in the future.
I'm just waiting to meet my future woman, honestly, that's about it.
Don't look at me, I don't know the first thing about women.
Oh, I know, trust me. It don't take a genius to figure that one out, Marvin.
Your wife is technically your ex-girlfriend.
Marvin, do you have friends? Honestly, do you have friends?
Your brain knows where all your organs are, but won't tell you.
I don't know why, but as soon as I heard that, I immediately wanted to hurl.
English honestly makes no sense. We have simple names for things like washer, dryer, toothbrush, and then there's just duffel bag.
Hold on, let me check my bottle of care. Yeah, there's nothing.
The ground you stand on is the only thing keeping you from being sucked down into the Earth's core because of gravity.
Why am I even holding this if there's nothing in it? Hold up.
The reason why Santa is depicted with a big stomach is because he eats everyone's cookies in one night every year.
There we go.
If superheroes were real, it would be both awesome and terrifying at the same time. There have likely been times in history where a leader was believed to have been poisoned, but probably just had a severe food allergy.
Marvin, I haven't slept in a week if you do not go away.
Someone who says I'll be there in 3 minutes will most likely be there quicker than someone that says I'll be there in a minute.
Now that's just facts. Me and my whole family know if my dad or his brother say we'll be there in a minute, we got like another 30 minutes.
Someone probably typed in your name while creating a social media profile only to find out it was taken by you.
With the usernames people use nowadays, I don't even know, Marvin.
Life is just generations of kids disciplining other kids hoping that their group does a little bit better.
Good Lord, I don't even want to think about our next generation.
The easiest way to make people uncomfortable is to ride in an elevator facing the wall instead of the door.
That's actually hilarious. I'm doing that with the boy.
Mind-blowing facts, part 1. Every day there's 82 years worth of videos being posted to YouTube. There are more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. There are roughly 200 corpses on Mount Everest that are used as waypoints for climbers. If Bill Gates were to live to 90, he could spend $8 million a day for the rest of his life and still have over $1 billion at the time of his death. The brain requires a little bit of time to process incoming information. You're actually living a fraction of a second behind reality. The stray bullet may have already come through the window and you don't know it yet.
When you fall asleep, you technically time travel into the future by a few hours or minutes.
Marvin, please, I'm not mentally prepared for this today.
Cows have probably no idea that penguins exist.
I wish I had no idea you existed. Get out of my room.
To think, all these famous sports we have now started because someone was bored.
You do realize a lot of people watching this are now going to go try to invent their own sport, right?
You ever wonder who the first person to cheat on a test was?
Honestly, Marvin, does it ever end? Do you ever stop?
Imagine how much more terrifying the ocean would be if when you jumped in, you just fell straight down.
Yep, and that's one of the many reasons I don't do water, Marvin.
No other life form on Earth requires toilet paper.
You know, some days I actually don't mind you, Marvin. Then there's other days like today where I just want to chuck you out the window.
I honestly don't know what to say to that. Chicken is only a breakfast food when it hasn't been born yet.
Please, spare me!
Drinking almost any beverage out of a coffee mug feels fine, but drinking coffee out of a regular glass feels really weird.
I don't drink coffee, but if I did, that would be weird.
Animals like lions have no idea that whales or squids exist.
I just want it to stop, that's all!
One day there will be a final season of the news.
I give up. I really don't. I don't know what to say anymore.
We have iPad Air, Kindle Fire, and Google Earth. All we need now is Microsoft Water.
Haha, you're so funny.
Since school buses are yellow, if you painted the back pink, it would look like a giant pencil was taking you to school.
Don't give them any ideas, please. Just don't.
There are probably people that are allergic to dinosaurs, but they will never know.
Why must you do this to me every time?
The moon is the most amount of land most humans will see at once.
I'm sorry, come again?
You never notice how narrowly you avoid objects in your house until they're moved slightly.
Okay, now that one's kind of facts. I can't tell you how many times I've just walked through my house and...
If you teleported to a random place on Earth, you would most likely drown.
I despise you, I really do.
The way you walk is the accent of your feet.
I hate you so much.
You never beat a computer when you play chess against it. You either lose or it lets you win.
I'm telling that to Grandpa next time I see him playing chess on the iPad.